last video I told y'all I'm thinking about doing a giveaway. In the top comment, is this guy asking for his ex back? Fine, have her, bro. Next question down below, go and humor me. You know, growing up, you learn there's a lot of valuable lessons in sports. You know what I'm saying? It teaches you growth, work ethic, teamwork, and how to handle wins and losses. But most importantly, above all, how to have fun. And as you get older and deeper into this beautiful rabbit hole of sports, you'll start seeing for some, fun and losing don't always go hand in hand. No, kids, because see, when you get older, money gets involved. And the thing about this beautiful green piece of paper, smells good, doesn't it? Yeah, and it smells good to everybody. It becomes the engine that keeps the show going. In a world where sports is the biggest form of entertainment, money is no joke. Niggas turn rats about the cheese. Players, coaches, teams, the league. There's niggas willing to do anything to make the pie a little bit sweeter. And you know what I say, bro? I say we look back at the times the pie was looking a little sweet.
Sparking up the L, throwing up L's, screaming fuck jail, my life too upscale.
Disclaimer, this is all speculation, unless it's confirmed, of course. And honestly, you should probably worry about your product more than the niggas talking about it. It's 2002, and so we're in the midst of the Lakers dog walking the NBA. Shaq and Kobe, fresh off of 2 rings back-to-back, choo-chooing everybody and everything in their path, terrorizing the league every year, and now looking to do it for a 3rd time in a row, solidifying the revival of Laker dynasty. But this time, for the first time, going into the playoffs as a 3 seed. Ahead of them at 2 was Tim Duncan and the Spurs, and Timmy D wins his first MVP for his efforts, hoping this could be the year they finally beat the Lakers and get back for that sweep last year. Oh my god. And at the 1st seed, we see a 60-win Sacramento Kings team. That shit sounds like a mythical fiction, but no, the Kings and good were actually in the same sentence. You know what I'm saying? Chris Webber and them boys also trying to get back for that sweep last year. Yes, Shaq and Kobe been laying belt. How you think they got the 2 rings? You know what I'm saying? How the you think they plan on getting the 3rd one? And so we had ourselves a war. Who will be the ones to dethrone the Lakers, if anyone? And it was looking like the Spurs would get their opportunity in the 2nd round. Timmy D, do you have what it takes? I mean, shit, Timmy D had what it took. But the Spurs, as a team? Yeah, just turn on that J. Cole. Although Tim Duncan was the best player on the court, dominating the paint, out-dueling Shaq. Who you got for Cole? Nothing, nigga, but he does have a gentleman's sweep for y'all. And so the Lakers move on to the Western Conference Finals, where they see the Sacramento Kings. This matchup having a lot of hype around it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of pressure. The East was cheeks. Most people were looking at this as the finals, assuming whichever team came out alive would be the ones crowned as champions. And this gave us one of the craziest series of all time.
Yeah, nigga, rich, nigga. Press the bar, all that shit, nigga.
For the first time in a long time, the Lakers find themselves in a competitive series, one that has been nothing less than a cinematic masterpiece. It's 10 seconds left in game 4. Kings are 2 points away from taking a 3-1 series lead. Kobe and Shaq try to tie the game. Oh no. The ball's tapped out and into Robert Horry's hands. His 3-pointer to save the series. And with this shot, the series is tied 2-2, just for game 5 to also go down to the wire. And Mike Bibby hits his own game winner. Bang! To put him up 3-2. Giving the Kings a chance to spoil the prophecy of a Lakers 3-peat. Which of course though would mean a Kings and Nets finals. I don't think anybody but Kings and Nets fans wanted to see that shit, even with both of them being 1st seeds. Y'all gotta realize, this Western Conference Finals was the most watched playoff series in years. And well, I guess you could say some of us couldn't afford to see it end. And the NBA said, you know what, since nobody wants to see this shit, let's get some refs who literally can't see shit. And so in the 2002 Western Conference Finals, we saw the worst, widely accepted, not even like up for debate, the worst officiating of any NBA game ever. And buddy, I've seen some shit. The Staples Center is haunted. Woo! Bad call after bad call. Kings can't get a break. Like, bro, these niggas are reffing like they got their favorite Kobe jersey on underneath this shit. It's so blatant. Niggas are laughing about it while the Lakers are acting like not shit happened. All this, and after 3 quarters, it's still a tie game. Going into the 4th, and for the sake of alliteration, the refs forfeit 40 free throws for the Los Angeles Fakers. And guess how many came in the 4th? 27. Bro, the Kings had 25 on the game, and yet this shit is still coming down to the last moment. Kings bring the game within 1, looking for any sort of break, and Kobe said, I got one, buddy, right for your nose.
Point game, so Hito Turkoglu is able to hit on the drive, and here's Christie on the foul once again. Kobe Bryant will go to the line.
And he's in front of him, and he's going to come, an elbow.
Yeah, No call on this, and so Kobe's going to the line while Mike Bibby is smelling red. The Kings try to come down and tie the game, and instead they lose the game. One that many argue they should have won had the Lakers not shot 40 free throws, or at least called the fucking flagrant, nigga, damn. And so the series goes to 7, and it's the Lakers who come out with the dub in Sacramento, though, on a pretty fairly ref game, I won't lie. Go to the finals and do what everybody thought they would do to the Nets, completing their three-peat and leaving this game 6 a question forever. But not really, honestly. Should look like a coordinated hit to me, but no refs were ever found of any wrongdoing. In fact, there's only ever been one ref who has been found for wrongdoing. The other Timmy D, Tim Donaghy, a ref who had 13 years in the shit, officiated damn near 800 games, out there making his papa proud, you know what I'm saying, living the dream, making double his salary. How the fuck is he doing that? And that is the question of the day, one that the FBI more than anybody wanted answers to. So they do a full investigation. Timmy D, oh no! They found him linked to an underground betting ring, gambling on his own game and telling others what to bet on too, and was racking that shit the fuck up, winning 70 to 80% of their bets. And now he'll be spending 70 to 80% of his life behind bars. Nah, I'm trolling again. But they did get his ass up. 15 months in the slammer, lost his wife, his job, and now has to live with hundreds of grown men for a year. So if you have a gambling problem, bro, sort that shit out, man. You don't want to end up like this. Speaking of gambling problem, guys, why do you keep telling me to bet against Kirk? We are now 0 for 2 on parlays because of this nigga. Would've gave y'all some free cash if y'all believed in Chef, but it's okay. You guys will get another opportunity to burn my money. But until then, look, I'm looking for producers, graphic designers, artists of any kind, doesn't matter. If you got heat, we all try and see it. creatorscatalog.com. See what other people been posting, look to collab, you know what I'm saying? We already got niggas on the leaderboard and shit. A lot of fun stuff going on and coming up. Stop holding your art back and only showing it to friends and family, bro. Put it out there. You never know who you could meet, man. Or just be a part of something beautiful. Be a part of something great. That is creatorscatalog.com. Spell it like this. If you spell it any other way, you're probably gonna get porn. A year passes and Timmy D is finally out. And by out, nigga, I mean outside, doing interviews, explaining himself, the whole story, the whole spiel, and basically says that he was the only ref involved and that it was nothing more than just gambling on some games. Never fixed them, never made bad calls. You know what I'm saying? Just one guy with one addiction.
As far as you know, you were the only ref who was placing bets?
As far as I understand, yes.
You're insisting that your betting did not influence the way you called a game. Why should we believe you?
Because the FBI did a thorough investigation, and even the NBA concluded that I did not fix games in the NBA.
What a model ref. Even when he's gambling on games, he's calling them fair. Commissioner David Stern, any words?
What does your gut tell you whether Tim Donaghy influenced the outcome of games by making excessive calls?
We can't find it, and his fellow refs can't find it. And as best as we can tell, law enforcement can't find it.
Well, there you go. I guess because these niggas said it was true, it is. Tim Donaghy was the Dr. Doofenshmirtz of the NBA. A real-life Robin Hood, just doing what he got to do for his fam. Depicting this nigga like he's the lone wolf of gambling. And so I guess that's where the story ends. Psych! Because with age, Tim here grew some balls too and started taking them to podcasts, Netflix, Vlad TV, all types of shit, spilling even more info. And I mean, shit, at this point, you got to lose. And so we start hearing a whole new side of the story. One where he is no longer the only ref a part of this shit, telling the world specific players they would call more fouls on or more for, saying relationships between owners and refs and players would sway the outcomes of games. And that's what he used to bet on, and claims the NBA is a part of it too. Now look, choose to believe this, choose not to believe this. What I say earlier, bro, speculation until confirmed.
And I picked the games based on relationships that existed between referees and players, referees and coaches, and referees and owners, and what took place in the morning meetings with the referees and what was going to be called that night and how a team was going to be put at an advantage or disadvantage.
Iverson lost that particular game, and you bet against him, and you won your bet.
Correct.
So that was an example of you actually having bad calls, which resulted in you winning a bet that you placed against a game that you actually were officiating in.
Right.
Okay.
The referees got poor grades because they missed this, and this, and it was always for the team that was down in the series, and we knew basically what they wanted, and we went out and concentrated on those things, and, you know, the bets just flowed through.
No doubt Delaney and Dick Bavetta, especially Bavetta, was a guy that said he was put on certain game sixes to make sure a team won, so there'd be a game 7, which was great for the league, great for TV, and great for global attention. So
Alright, bro, pause. Two things. First off, damn Ratatouille finally accepted that job, was never coming back, and said f it. And two, this whole shenanigan is sick, where we went from the portrait of a lone wolf to painting a picture of just organized corruption. This nigga basically said the league got agendas to push. Refs know it, players know it, coaches know it, shit. Everybody fucking know it. And the bad apples use this information and make more bad apples, sometimes even swaying games for apples. And it's all P, as long as it's not conflicting with the biggest buck makers. Like, bro, you would think these motherfuckers is bro, but no, just greed. Is this what the game I love has resorted to? But I mean, this was like 20 years ago. No way this shit is still going on nowadays, right? Like, we're good now, right?
We have major breaking news around us this morning, and it comes from the NBA, and here is what we know. Trailblazers coach Chauncey Billups and Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier have both been arrested as part of FBI investigations into sports gambling. Billups' arrest was part of a...
Dog, we gotta lock in, man. In the big 2025, we're still seeing a lot of fishy shit, whether it be gambling, money laundering, draft picks looking straight out of a script, you know what I'm saying? Anything to keep the show going. But what is dark will always be brought to the light. And the niggas who've been betting unders on themselves are shining bright. Jonte Porter, Terry Rozier, Malik Beasley meet the three musketeers. Malik Beasley was investigated but cleared. Rozier's still under investigation. And Jonte Porter is confirmed cooked, out of here, trading millions for thousands. But honestly, the craziest shit of it all to me, bro, is that sports betting is being more endorsed than ever right now. These niggas get basketball players to talk about football and football players to talk about basketball. The same shit niggas getting banned for, going to prison for. They're literally blasting us with this shit all day. And it's like, how much do you really give a fuck about what's gonna happen to the little niggas? Is what's gonna happen to the little niggas. As long as nobody touching the big bucks, everything is good. And if them bucks not looking so big, well, you know.
Breaking news on SportsCenter this morning, the Lakers and Mavericks making it a blockbuster night. Luka Doncic headed to the Lakers, Anthony Davis headed to the Mavericks.
A few moments later.
The number one pick in the 2025 NBA draft goes to the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, of course it fucking does. How convenient. Franchise player gets traded to the Lakers. Whoops, here's a new one. Trade so bad, everybody thought of the same conspiracy theory at once. And I mean, the NBA draft itself has always been kind of, you know what I'm saying, a little wonky. But this whole ordeal takes the cake, bro. Niggas started calling the NBA WWE too. And so, you know, with all that we have laid out in front of us right now, this sort of history of rigged NBA lore, it begs the question, how do we feel about this shit? Me personally, I mean, bro, first off, you gotta realize they're not making anybody jump 40 inches in the air. They're not making nobody shoot from half. It's still a game at the end of the day, and you shouldn't let money and everything that comes with money to cloud the beauty that is actually there. Yeah, niggas be cheating, gambling, rigging, whatever, but that's the unfortunate nature of anything involving money. It doesn't make it right. It's kind of just how humans work, and not even how all humans work. Like, this is not the entirety of the NBA, but it's definitely at least some of the NBA. And for that reason, it's more of a question of who are you and, you know, what type of person you are. Whether you're a little fish in a big pond, big fish in a big pond, you own the pond. Regardless, your integrity will be tested by money. Do you fall in it when surrounded by it, or do you remain true in a world that corrupts others? Oh, perfect timing. Shout out Dirty Face Man for the beat, creators, catalog, producers. Come on, drop that shit. Nigga, go drop that shit. Fuck your game, we gon' drop that shit. Ho, all my dick, better drop that bitch. Wait, I'm too lit, gotta start that shit. Yeah, guap on the kid, straight guap on the kid. Pull up on boats and they hate how I live. I'm with the bros and they know what it is. They always on 10 with no $10 bills.